welcome back. Well, we're back in the blind. It's November the 22nd, and my morning did not go like I planned, but very rarely does it, especially on hunting days. Anyway, we finally got into the blind. It's 12:19. We've got settled in, and you notice I'm still, even though I'm taping this, I'm still kind of keeping an eye on what's out in front of me. Last week when I came and started filming, I hadn't lit up the glass. I was just really not ready, and I looked down and there goes 3 deer at about 120 yards across. So I decided then that the next time I get in the blind, the first thing I would do would be to get ready to hunt. Second to that, I would get the camera ready. So hopefully we've got everything ready now. Camera, rifle, we've quieted down, and so we're going to sit back. It is all buck day, no does. So anyway, we're hoping. It's kind of in the middle of the rut here. It's been raining this morning, but it's supposed to clear off in about, well, it's actually starting to clear off now, so I'm hoping that our timing is really good. Although I will say, when coming into the stand this morning, when driving down the road, I bumped a couple does, or at least one doe, and finally she ran on off into the woods. And so I don't think I had any eyes on me when I got into the hunting blind. I hope not. Anyway, if it quits raining, I'm hoping the deer will start moving, and we'll get a shot at a buck. Only on the trail camera and one little spike buck last week have we even seen any bucks yet, but I know they're here. So anyway, we're gonna stop talking and get quiet and start hunting. So thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll have some luck on this hunt. So we're gonna get started.
Okay, so while I was hunting, I could not really tell that this small buck's horns were kind of messed up on his right side. So I decided to kind of give him a pass because he was kind of small and whatever. But after getting back and viewing the video footage, I'm not sure what I should do. The genetics don't look very strong, and like I said, his horns are kind of gnarly there on the right side. So we'll have to think about that and see what we should do. In the comments section, leave me a comment about what you think you would do about this buck. All right, thanks.
We just had a little small buck come in. I caught something out of the corner of my eye, and he kind of came around the back side of the blind, and he stood there and he kind of looked around, and he seemed at ease, and he kept edging on further and further until he sort of was almost right in front of the blind, off to the right. And I believe he may have winded me. Scent is blowing that way because he got real nervous and just sort of hopped off and went up into the woods. So I don't know if something else scared him or if he caught wind of me. Because of his size, I'd already kind of decided I wasn't gonna shoot him. But anyway, that was kind of neat, seeing him come in like that. I wasn't expecting him to come from that way. That's the thing about this particular place, and maybe a lot of places. you just really never know where they're going to step out from. Anyway, that was a great little break in the quietness to have him come. So it's about let's see, it's about 3:50. So we've got a good hour and a half left. So maybe something else will come in. Oh, and by the way, a couple times he looked back over his shoulder like he was looking at something behind him, and I was really hoping that maybe there was another bigger bug getting ready to follow him in. But anyway, it didn't happen. So I went ahead and closed the window in the blind to maybe block out any scent that may be trailing that way, and hopefully I can get it open in time if something comes in. But that should keep any scent from going in that direction where he came from. I was really expecting him to come from about 100 yards back to my left, but anyway, I guess you got to be prepared for him to come from anywhere. So we're gonna kind of settle back down and finish the hunt and see if we get anything else. All right, we're gonna get back to it.
Okay, when this little buck came in, at first I thought it was the same one we'd had the encounter with about an hour before. But when I looked, I realized that his horns were kind of jacked up on the left side, while the other buck, his horns were jacked up on the right side. So definitely two small bucks, two different bucks with jacked up horns. So what should I do? Like I said before, leave me a comment. Should I leave them in the herd, or should I take them out? I know that sounds cold. I don't mean for it to, but I would really like to have good genetics on the deer that are living in this area. So, like I said, please leave me a comment. Take care. Have a blessed day. This little buck finally just ran off into the woods and sort of ended the hunt, but we'll be back, so stay tuned.